Hey guys. So today, um, I received a call from a recruiter, and they also sent me an email about a job position. And I responded back, and I sent them my resume because it was a position that I was interested in. And they called me, and I spoke to them. And one of the things that they tried to do is get my partial date of birth, and that to me was a red flag. I said no. And I said once I've interviewed for the position, and if I've accepted the position, we will get into that detail as far as like a background search and adding it for, you know, tax purposes. My social security number and my date of birth. But I would not give out that information ahead of time. And I told her, and she kept on pushing. And finally, I said to her, if you have to have this number now, then and this is a deal breaker, then just gonna have to end this conversation. And she kept going and she kept going. She told me about how she had to have it for, to check to make sure that there's no duplicates and things like that. Not gonna give it that information out ahead of time. Just not gonna happen. So I ended up saying to her politely and but firmly, I said, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to end this conversation now. I don't want the position. I'm not interested in the position at this point. So please don't call me again for that. Thank you. And I hung up on her. You've got to be firm. You've got to protect your information, especially date of birth, partial date of birth. I don't care if it's the month and date. I don't care if it's the month. I could have given them a fake number, but I'm not going to give them any information. Nothing. You don't want to do that. If they'd ask for like a 4-digit PIN that you can, make up for yourself, I would do that, whatever number I can come up with. But they should not be asking me for my social security number or my date of birth. Period. And that's a red flag. And if you don't think that's the case, then let me know, because I'd like to know how you guys handle that. All of you other job searchers and job seekers and people out there in the business world, how do you handle it when somebody asks you for their personal information and you have no relationship with them? You've just literally come to them out of the blue. Thanks.